Granada, a name rich with meaning. In Spanish, it means pomegranate, the fruit of many seeds. It's a city where empires rose, cultures collided, and the final echoes of Al-Andalus still whispers through its stones. For over 700 years, this land was ruled by Muslim dynasties, flourishing at the center of science, poetry, and architecture. In 1492, it became the last Muslim stronghold to fall to Catholic Spain. But its soul, layered and luminous, lives on. Today, we walk through its heart, the Albaicín, not just a neighborhood, but a living museum where every corner carries centuries of stories. Our journey begins at the Puerta de Elvira, once the main gateway into the Moorish city. Built in the 11th century, it guarded the entrance to a place of scholars, traders, and poets. Imagine crossing this threshold 1,000 years ago. And from here, we follow the path of those early travelers down Calle Elvira, the artery that once pulsed with life. Calle Elvira winds like a memory. Today, it's full of cafes and tapas bars, but in the days of Andalusia, this street connected the city's souk, hammams, and mosques. If walls could speak, this street would sing. As the sound of cities swell, we take a turn. A narrow corridor pulls us east. And suddenly we have stepped into another world. Welcome to Calle, Calderería, Nueva, Granada's little Marrakesh. Tattarias brew mint tea behind ornate doors. Spices perfume the air. The handmade craft spills from every corner. This street revives the spirit of Muslim Medina that once thrived here. Warmed by colors and sound, we move on. The street bends gently and the crowd thins. Music drifts towards us, carried on the morning breeze. Just ahead is Iglesia-Convento San Gregorio. Street musicians gather in its shadow, playing flamenco, jazz, or even traditional Andalusian melodies. This 17th century church rose after the Reconquista, but the ground beneath it once held a madrasa. Here we pause, then continue up the gentle slope of Puerta de San Gregorio. The city rising around us, the air thinner and cooler. Soon we reach the Iglesia de San José. It sits modesty now, but it was once the site of mosque. Faith changes form in Granada, but it never disappears. Its bell tower born from a minaret. The street curves again tighter now as we enter the true heart of Albaicín. We climb Calle San Juan de los Reyes, a street paved with the footprints of centuries. These cobblestones have seen merchants in caftans, Christian knights, and now us. Above the city stretches like a tapestry of rooftops and antennas, palm trees, and prayers. The path forks at La Medina Luna, and children play where once soldiers marched. Granada is nothing if not layered. And then it opens. The city reveals itself. Granada's rooftop fan out below us. The Alhambra catching light like a polished stone. This view, this moment is why people fall in love with Albaicín. We let the silence linger, then take one last turn, the morning light fading into noon. This was just the beginning. In the next episode, we follow the flow of the river Darro, discovering hidden plazas where gypsies sing and arrive at the most iconic sunset spot in all Spain.